Hi, this is Dan. We're back for part two of my attempts to play The Witness. And when we stopped the first episode, I was engaged in going down what I believe is this increasingly complicated tutorial of how to deal with these maze things that have the black and white squares. And the theory that we came up with was that, or the theory that I came up with, is that your line needs to balance out how many white ones it goes by and how many black ones it goes by. So this is a 1-to-1, which is why this worked. This one is 1, 2, 3 black and 1, 2, 3 white, which is why it worked. And this is 1, 2 on the white, and 1, 2. So I think that reasoning is sound. LB left a comment on the first episode. Thank you for that. And the implication, one of the implications of it was that I'm still farting around in tutorial land, which is entirely, that I believe that. But so how do we do this one? He also gave me a lovely pointer, which is you just have to click, and then you don't have to hold down the mouse. So that's 3 and 1. That's 4 and 2. That's 4 and 3. That is 4 and 4. If my theory is correct, this should work. No. Okay, let's look back at what we... Let's look back at what we did before. This one suggests that you don't actually need to interact with each one of the blocks. I'm feeling a little bit stupid, though. Well, how about we... Okay, why are those two blinking? I'm sort of just trying things at random here right now, but okay, I think my theory was more or less correct. More correct than just taking random stabs at things. And I don't think you need to pass by all of these. So how about this? It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Okay, I don't know why those are blinking. I really do not. There's something else that I'm not getting here. Of course not. So some of those have been neglected. Okay, the white ones keep blinking. I've already tried doing it this way, haven't I? Okay, so those are the two that are feeling neglected now. Okay. So why did that work? Oh, hang on. Maybe all of these things don't even matter, and the key is passing between a white and a black one and making sure that that part is in balance. Because we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5. I don't know. I do not know. Well, let's see. Maybe we're getting the hang of this. Yes. Yes. Okay. That, I'm not sure I can articulate any better what I just figured out there, but yeah, these are all irrelevant. The only ones... Then I'd have to figure out what I was doing wrong on the ones before, and I wasn't paying so much attention to that aspect of things. But, okay. Yeah. Okay, I think I have a sort of intuitive sense of what's going on here and what I need to do, but I don't feel like I can really entirely put it into words here. So okay. What if we do it this way? No, it doesn't like those two. Oh, maybe you have to pass through everything that functions as a gate between a black tile and a white tile. Yeah. Oh, that was stupid of me. Right, because I completely forgot about that one. But I think we are on the right track. So what we do is we do this, and then I don't think it matters how we complete it. Yes! Okay, so it's like a weird sort of slalom thing. So there's that, there's that, there's that. No. Okay. That's the only way we can get that one without cutting ourselves off, right? Right. That's the only way we can get that one without cutting ourselves off. Yeah, so this part, I think, must be correct. Except it's not. Okay. The only other option for dealing with this first one would be to do this. And then we do that, we do that. No, because it leaves this one hanging. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that okay, I'm not sure why all of those are blinking. So right. That got all of those right. I'm starting to feel very embarrassed about this, actually. We've already tried this. Have we already tried it this way? No, because that's the... Why didn't I see that before? I don't know. Because I'm a little bit of a moron. Oh, we're at the last one of these damn things, though. Okay. Okay, this one... I know I've said this before, but this one actually feels kind of straightforward, which is a mistake to say, because that just means that I will screw it up and disappoint myself and others. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. No, this isn't going to do it. I don't think, because we can't get that one. Or that one down at the bottom. Yeah. Ugh. This is making my brain suffer a little bit, I must say. Okay. Did I already try to do it this way? I don't really remember, but, So why the hell are those blinking? What did I do wrong there? Because those are unmarked, should I just be completely ignoring those? Okay. Not be going between the gates that are two black ones? Could be. Okay. Kind of think I tried it this way too, though. But I'm not bothering any of those, so yes. Okay. And let's just see how long that took me. Okay. 18 minutes. One of the things that makes me a little bit intimidated about playing this game in front of people is that the people that I know who and who are my Steam buddies who play this or have played this are LB and Knock. And one of the things LB said in his comment on my first episode, just trying to remind myself where the hell I am, was that it was really interesting to see somebody playing this game from a very, very different perspective. And one thing that I know about LB and Knock is that both of them, whether professionally or, you know, in other capacities, they're coders. They write code. I do not. I never have. I actually have a rather advanced degree in literature and creative writing, but and I've tried to teach myself to code a few times, but there's a certain sort of, you know, abstraction that I wind up, or a certain level of abstraction that I wind up having trouble with. And after a few steps, I just totally start to lose it. Which is why I'm not a very good chess player either, because I can maybe think 2 moves ahead, but after that, you know, just it doesn't work out for me. So Okay, and there are a bunch of different places where one could start here. Interesting. This seems like the one that makes sense, though. Assuming we have to do the sort of Pac-Man thing, plus the navigating between gates thing. So those. Up here, down here. Over, down. Oh. Nope. We can just go completely around those. We haven't gone through any black paired with black or white versus white gates. We've gotten all the dots. No. I don't like the business with this having 4 different starting locations. Because I'm pretty sure there's only one solution to this. And what it gets us is, if I'm not mistaken, I thought it was around here somewhere. Somewhere around here, there's that window into a room with a dustbin, which I thought was, or something that looked to me like a dustbin. Yes, here. I'm fairly certain that's the other side of this door, and maybe that's a crate full of useful stuff, though it doesn't seem like a game where we actually have stuff. Okay. Maybe this is a get all of the hexagons maze and a go through all the gates maze. But you have to do one or the other. Maybe? I do not know. Because if we're just trying to get the hexagons, I think we've got it pretty much here. No? Okay. Maybe you have to go through the gates and completely avoid the hexagons. Which is certainly doable. Oh! Or maybe... No. No, I'm my thinking is still, I think, broadly speaking, correct on that being possible. So... Except we'll have to go up here, we'll have to go down here. have to do it this way. And I think that would be mildly crappy because there were those little mazes in the that I ran across in the first one that only had the hexagons, and you were supposed to scoop up all the hexagons. But we've managed to avoid scooping up all the hexagons, and I think we've passed through all of the properly matched gates, so no. Then what are the 3 different ending points? I don't get it. There's 4 different starting points and 3 different end points. Maybe you have to pass between all of the, or pass through all of the different start points. That seems like that could make sense. Ah, not through there. Not through there. Haha. Okay. Okay, I'm a little bit slow, but woohoo, we managed to open a door that got us in some place we couldn't get before. So, hello floodlight, hello, you know, sort of. I'm not sure that that is actually architecturally sound for building a vaulted roof, but I don't really know a whole lot about architecture, so. Oh, that's cute. No, it's just a piece of hex graph paper, which is presumably giving us a hint towards something up ahead, which would also mean more mazes. Now, how do I get out of this? Ah, right, by hitting space. Okay. Right. I feel like I should remember that or write that down somewhere or something, but and it looks like it's the shortest path that allows you to get through that 7 hex patch. And come into contact with the border of each of the hexes at least once. So, okay, that's what we'll assume that it is. And if it turns out to be something else, then, well, I'm making a video of this, so I can always come back and check again. And here we are, the inlet again. Is there anything else for me to, like, screw around with in the castle area? Oh, yes. Hello. there's this weird little sort of half-finished gazebo thing. I also don't think I wandered around this patch too much. Did getting through this actually do anything for me besides sort of teaching me something about what I needed to do? I feel like we're still in tutorial land. Oh, hello. What are you over here? We have a dumpster. We have another dumpster. And we have some machinery that doesn't seem like it works anymore. You know, I don't have any sense that there's actually anything you can interact with besides the puzzles. So, what's over here? Oh, this is heading around towards the lagoon. Okay, that's cool. And there's also that boathouse thing over there, or... No, over there, and then... What is that off in the distance? A gate that doesn't... Well, let's not make any assumptions. Let us go and see what's going on with these little green screens in the in the gazebo barn thingy. If I haven't gotten completely disoriented here. Okay, and these are like old green monochrome CRT displays, it looks like. This feels a little bit like what we just found in that that sheet of hex paper. Or maybe this is just another one where you have... No, actually it doesn't so much. Okay. Right. Maybe this is a set of these tutorial things I should have done earlier. But I somehow missed. Sort of looking that way. Ah, and this is what would have told me how to solve the other little puzzle of, yeah, you need to go through both of the possible starting areas. Got you. No, that doesn't do it, though. Okay. And this can't be the one that you start on, because... Well... Yeah, it could be. It could be. No. No, it kind of can't be. Yeah. Not sure why I didn't see that right off the bat, but... Okay. No. was I thinking? Doesn't seem like it can be this one because you gotta deal with these two things. Yeah, I see it. Right. And does this do anything for us? I have a feeling that all of those successive screens really are just tutorials. But we've done all of these tutorials now, it looks like. So maybe we're on to other things. Ooh, we're in a little narrow canyon. Okay. Hi there. Yes, and it is a boathouse. Okay. Oh, and there's a cable. Or a garden hose. It honestly kind of looks like a garden hose. But, oh, this is very pretty. This is very pretty. And no, LB also told me that there aren't invisible walls, there's just sort of some pathing thing to make sure that you don't fall off of game automatically detects the edges of the landscape that you're walking towards and will just not let you fall off. So that's cool. This is a really lovely game, and it's kind of peaceful and just sort of mellow. That was the way I came up, so let's see what's going on in this boathouse. Oh, that's cute. I probably didn't need to do it that way, but it was kind of fun to do it that way. Okay. There's vases. Or vases, if one prefers. Of various sorts. And yes, you cannot walk off into the water. And this would be the kiln for firing the vases. Those are just stuff. Tongs, presumably for taking it out of the oven, and paddles and things, or maybe for shaping clay. Okay. And we have some sand and trowels, right? A shovel. Now, if this were the sort of adventure game I'm accustomed to playing, I would totally be, like, picking up all the shovels and all of that stuff and looking for something to dig with. Okay. You can't open any of the things. I don't know what those are. Those are poles of some sort. Is this just, like, a broader artist studio or something? Because, I mean, that looks like a pane of glass. These actually look a little bit like stretched canvases. Oh, maybe all of these are tools for glass blowing. These are like those poles for glass blowing. That makes sense with the sand. So maybe those are blown glass vases. I don't see a potter's wheel, so... Okay. Cool. And here is all of the sand. Oh, And somebody made a sandcastle. That's awesome. Yay. Right, and here's a power conduit. And that is another shovel for shoveling the sand. And we have sandbags. I sort of want to play with the sandcastle, but of course the game is not going to let me. Oh, and this is another set of tutorials. Right. Okay. Or just a series of things that I need to unlock. Oh, this is just plain rude, though. Haha. Okay. No. Alright. Alright. This is a rather curious way to work a maze. I'm finding this to be sort of pleasing. It's actually really easy because, you know... Oh. Oh, for the love of God. I spoke too soon. Okay. Might be nice if I could actually get... closer to this one, but, right. Oh, so you only have to do one of those two. And that's not powered, so... Or that isn't actually something that even is powered. Ooh, but this is powered now. Yay. Okay. Progress. Progress is being made. Oh. Hello. I didn't even realize you could power up the kiln. Or the glass-blowing oven, or whatever it is. Cool. Oh, and this is another one this is another one of the mirror things. Gotcha. Okay, because I was gonna say, yeah, not so sure about this. Right. So presumably these are going to get more difficult. Oh, that was some good sneaky fun. Okay. Oh, and this is more crazy mirror stuff. Maybe because this is a place where they blew glass, they also did mirrored glass, hence the whole mirror theme here. And I wonder what's going to happen on these two, because these two look like they're kind of misshapen and got a little bit melty. But, right, we're at 46 minutes already, so I'm going to leave us here in the glassblower studio. And, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment, encouragement or mockery, you know, whichever you feel are most appropriate and needed. And yeah, there will be another one of these along before too terribly long. And yeah, but that is all for me for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.